So I'm reading this book my friend just sent me on Instagram, the chapter about death. So as far as like metaphysics go and like esoteric learning, I'm way down the rabbit hole, guys. Like all the stuff you've ever heard, anything anything you've ever heard that your parents said don't get involved with, I've researched it all the edges of it, all the edges of humanity. And love is the most powerful thing. It says in the Bible, God is love. It's the most powerful thing ever. Love will transcend time. It can do work you can't do. You don't have to be there. The love will do the work for you. I've seen it in my own life. This conversation has to do with these tools at my shop. So when we were building the business, it was always agreed that if I'm gone, she could still do it because there was a system. Maybe she could have done the other system part. Like maybe she could have done my part, but I definitely can't do her part. So I don't know how she would have done my part. But I'm here trying to sell all these tools off for the last couple months. And I can't imagine a widow having to go through this process. See, there was a death in my family. And it wasn't the person that used the tools, but there was a death in my family enough to affect the use of the tools. So the tools are for sale. But if it was a widow, I can see how people just go, they just steal it all. Like living through this experience, when there's a death, because of this chapter in the book, like live your life like you're gonna take your last breath, because you never know. But I played full out with my life, so that's how I accumulated all this stuff. When I was gonna do a wood shop, I built a wood shop. Now I'm not gonna do a wood shop, so I don't need the wood shop. It's gotta go. What if Antoinette was here selling these tools? You know what? She probably already had them sold. She would have had them sold. She didn't use them. So this is a new decision to sell the tools anyway. This is a new decision on the shop tools. The Festool is all on wheels. It's coming to my house. No one wanted to buy it. The market we live in, I don't know, people don't want to shop. I'll sell the big tools one by one. But most people wanted to buy a router or a domino. But if you don't really know how Festool works, a router is not going to do you any good. The system's where it's at. I want the whole system or none. But the people coming didn't want the whole system. They just wanted to get into the system. So get into the system with a sander and a vacuum. If you need a 3-phase table saw, you know, I got the big boy stuff here. You can't use it at your house. But I almost just feel like just giving these tools away too. Like, what's the point of even trying to fight people over the price? Like on the internet, I put stuff up on the internet. People just want stuff for free. I put up there for half the price of a new one, and they try to beat you down on the price more. So I said, "Do you want it for free? Like, just I don't need the money, you know." People want something for nothing, I guess. That's the way it works. Everyone wants a deal. Everyone wants a deal. And I always price my stuff fair. Like, I put a fair price on it. This is what it is. I'm not trying to make any more, any less. So hopefully someone can use these big boy tools. It's all maintained. Blades are sharpish. I don't know if you're a blade maniac, you're gonna change them out, but the blade's all cut flat, smooth. 10-inch table saw, 12-inch joiner, 24-inch surface planer, a 20-inch bandsaw. So play full out. I mean, when you build your shop, like you guys that are getting involved in woodworking now, I mean, it just saddens me the people that won't play full out. Like when I was building this thing, it took me a couple of years to get my stuff, but I got saws that'll cut anything. So when you get in the business, get the right one that'll cut what you need. I'm still gonna have saws. Just I don't need all this stuff here. I gotta lighten my load. You know, lighten the load. But play full out. Don't sleep on your daydream. The one you really want. That's how I built Seventh Hand Design. The new version will be different. Who knows? I don't even know. Who knows what will happen next? Build your daydream. I wanted a wood shop when I was 60. So I got one when I was 40. Now I don't want it as much. Hate to say that. Just don't want it as much. Maybe when Harry is older, Harry could come here and learn. But he's a baby right now. He's not gonna mess with these saws. Then it becomes generational. Like John Steen gets his dad's shop, you know? I got all my dad's tools. So it's not like I'm selling all my tools. There's some of this I don't need. There's just too many in my life. There's too many. I got the lumberyard coming down here tomorrow to look at my wood. I got logs and slabs, and I don't know what level of business I got to where the people around here aren't playing like this. I guess I became the middleman. I don't know. Like I'm selling to the lumberyard now. It used to be, yeah, it's different than before. The truckloads of wood came. I dreamed about it. I used to get wood out of the garbage when I lived in Florida and build dog houses. That was awesome. Started out as just something to do. Someone asked for a dog house. Maybe I'll tell that story on YouTube. How we got to Seventh Hand Design. West Side Dog Pen. Dealing with these big expensive slabs of wood. Life is what you make it, guys. Dream it up. Dream big. The slabs got so big I couldn't lift them by myself. There's some slabs in our pile of stock that's so big that I don't think two people could lift them up. There's some slabs over 20 feet long. I remember when I started getting wood, be happy with some scraps. Now I got so many pieces. I got like a bunch of pieces of wood worth over $1,000. Like, who would have think? Like, stacks. This piece of wood right here is worth a car. But to who? To who? The right buyer, you know? The people that know, they know. You're not going to get another one of these. This is it. It's like a gem. Diamonds only rare to people that want diamonds. If you don't want diamonds, they ain't that rare. It doesn't matter. But if you ever held diamonds in your hand and you know what it feels like, that's like this wood. It's lit. But you wouldn't know that if you've never been around diamonds or if you've never been around real wood. This isn't IKEA furniture. This is not pressed wood. All the stuff you buy at any store around here that doesn't have anything like this. So exotic wood is different. That's why it's exotic. So on your dream, play full out. Play full out. Learn everything you can learn. Follow the white rabbit, go down the hole, read the book, get to the end of that one, read the next one. You're going to improve yourself, around you will improve. You'll literally become a different person. Your cellular structure will change. Your DNA will change. Why do you think people have kids that don't look the same? Because when you make one kid, your DNA changes to the next kid. Like, you can have siblings that all look different. We are fluid, so stay fluid, stay on the up, vibe up. That's all I can say. Keep your vibration high. I hope these words were meaningful to you and that they please your ears, and that you can take some of my stories and apply them to yours. Let your life be full of interesting adventures. Let your road be blessed. Bless up to the Most High.